Hey, welcome back to Nichelle Chosen One. Sending my love and sending my light to all y'all. God bless. Today I want to talk about how giving people chance after chance after chance, okay? And how it's time for us to stop giving so many chances, okay? Once you give the first couple chances, it's like it becomes just a behavior and a bad habit that you got to stop breaking yourself out of. Because when you keep on giving people chances and they've already shown you who you are and they take your kindness for your weakness, you block your own new chances. Okay? So like certain life lessons that we repeat things. This is why I feel like Earth is a school. And when we keep repeating things and we're not learning the lessons, we just continue those patterns. And, you don't elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through the lessons in order to grow, in order to know, in order to flow. You don't want to be like, you see there's different types of water, different currents, different flows, ebb and flows. You don't want to be stagnant water. You don't want to be stagnant or stuck. So it's like we gotta let go of the old and make room for the new. So if you're somewhere in your life where you feel like you're stuck or you got drama coming around you, you need to take a step back and take some time to yourself and go into solitude for a while and really self-reflect. And a lot of people do not know how to self-reflect. Self-reflect, listen to what I'm saying because I'm going to have some gems for people that don't know how to self-reflect. Self-reflect is like literally just cutting off everybody for a while. A lot of people don't know how to do that because we're so distracted with our phones, with our internet. It's just so much gadgets and different ways of communication through technology. So it's like you got to really shut some stuff off. I know it's something hard for some of you that have your kids and, certain people that you might have to watch and take care of in life. But you got to find like at least, I'd say a good like 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, like a day to yourself so that you can really self-reflect on what's going on and why you're having all these different issues and matters and certain particular things in your life that are conjuring up over and over again. We tend to get mad sometimes. Sorry, I had to clean that. We tend to get mad sometimes or frustrated or aggravated with certain things that we are experiencing in our own personal lives. But we have to self-reflect. Self-reflection is huge. You have to really go within. A lot of our answers come from within. A lot of our answers are not going to come from the outside. Okay? Because, you have two eyes, but your eyes can play tricks on you when you look outward. That's why you have to go inward and use that third eye. You know what I'm saying? Because the third eye is going to be able to see through the veil of the lie. So you already have the codes within you. And I keep on I like to mention that over and over again in a lot of my videos. We have the answers within us. So we don't have to go outwardly for our answers. Yes, we do have assistants and guides and people on our journey, but you got to make sure you're choosing the right kind of guide. You have to really be tapped into your intuition and tapped into your discernment. See, a lot of people don't know what that is. A lot of people don't even know how to navigate that. And that's why I say it's very important to go in solitude for a while and take some time out or a break to really sit with yourself in quietness and really listen to your spirit and your higher self speak to you. Because there's so much distractions, and so like whatever area in your life that you're struggling at, take some time out and meditate on it. You know what I mean? And pray on it, and you're going to get your answers. The more you do that, the more you practice that, like you practice repeated cycles, you gotta have some kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? You got to have some kind of discipline. You got to have discipline with yourself, you know. And I know it can be hard sometimes on your journeys in life because of wherever you are and whatever's like really clogging your thoughts. But you got to clear that out and find a way how to stay focused on your journeys. But yeah, I'm just here to deliver the messages and just talk about, you know, things that I know that people are going through in life and that I can feel and I can sense. So with that being said, I also want to deliver a message to a lot of my chosen ones out there that we are going through a huge transition right now, okay? There's a lot going on in the universe, okay? And if you have been somebody where you have been the scapegoat, where you have been the black sheep in your family, where you have always been outcasted, tables have already turned, okay? There's just a little bit more debris that's being swept up, but we're currently in that. So anything that's been hindering you on your journey, it's over. It's done. That sector of your life is done. A lot of us chosen ones are coming into a lot of fortune and a lot of wealth. And I don't mean just money-wise. That's definitely part of it. But I'm talking about overall, okay? I'm talking about in all sectors of your life. Your financial life, your love life, your friendship life, your family life, like everything, like your career, like your health, your mental health, your spiritual wealth. But chosen ones, I want to say, like, just as much as we are wealthy in the physical, we are so highly wealthy and abundant in the spirit realm, because you know, before it comes to the physical realm, it has to be manifested. It has to manifest from the spiritual. So, you know what I mean? All the stuff that you've been waiting to receive, as long as you've been a patient chosen one, you're going to get that back and some. So what's ever been stolen from you, from any witches, warlocks, any evildoers, any demons or demonic people have had castrated dark energy to you, you're going to get all your gifts that was already written in stone from you, and you're going to also get theirs. So these people are going to lose everything they have, and everything that they have. And I just want to make it clear, I'm not saying I want anybody to lose anything. I'm just speaking on how karma is. Okay. I'm the voice of karma. Okay. So it's just the universal law. What you do unto others will be done unto you. So if anybody has sent any dark magic or anything, even if you don't believe in the magic world or whatever, which most chosen ones do, but I'm just saying, if you're someone else out there listening to this message, it doesn't have to be just in the spiritual attacks. It could just be in the physical as well. So anything that's being done to you that you know is like, it don't feel right to you, you are going to get everything that's meant for you, or even that was stolen from you. Even some of y'all that have had your family members have taken from you out of wills, out of fortune that's been hidden from you since you was a child. People trying to block things about you that they knew about you before you came into this world. You know, if you have any evil relatives or evil aunts or evil uncles or sisters older than you, young, whatever, brothers, you know, mothers, fathers, anybody in your life that was a karmic. Karmic means someone that you had to go through a lesson with from a past life into this life. So any of those, and they followed you here. So with any of those karmic people, karmic is people that there's a karma being done. So you either on the receiving end of the good karma or the receiving end of the bad karma. So a lot of chosen ones were getting dealt, like the bad people were trying to send their bad karma to us. They try to trick us. So God let them do it, because he's just building up the karma that they about to get. They already getting it. A lot of them are having nightmares. Chosen ones are on top now. Love and light.